Wednesday, everybody. I hope your day is off to a great start. I'm just making a really quick video because I have a joy bubble I want to share. This joy bubble actually arrived yesterday, but I did come down to make a video, but there was a fly in here that sounded like a bee, and I couldn't catch it, and it was driving me crazy, and I hadn't eaten lunch, and it was going on 5 o'clock, and I thought, you know what? Just go upstairs and eat and let the fly be and come back down, and I never did. I did put a photo on Instagram, so some of you know what's under here already. But for those of you who are not on Instagram, I want to share this with y'all. So I'm just going to remove the blanket. Da-da-da! I know, you're like, what in the world? It's like a bowl full of boxes. This is a project I've worked on for a very long time, and I'm going to spare you lots of details about how this all came to be because that's not important. The important thing is that they're here. So I'm going to open this one, and I laid it sideways because what's inside is a Kymberlee's Cocoon brush. So these will be going home with all my future Kymberlee Cocoon babies. And I'm super excited to share them. Like I said, it took a while to get all the details of exactly what I wanted ironed out. I did a ton of research, spent months actually researching this. And then, it coming to fruition, and there were some changes throughout the process. But anyway, I got darker bristles because 98% of my babies have brown or black hair. And so I elected to go with dark bristles. They're super soft. I'm going to bring a baby over in a minute and show you how they work. But I'm just so excited to share them with y'all. They are not for sale. I had a couple people on Instagram ask me if they were for sale. And that's really something I never thought about when I started doing this. My whole purpose for doing this was as a little fun thing to send home with my babies. I used to send home like a comb and brush set or just a plain comb, and I've kind of stopped doing that because I've been working on this project. I didn't realize it would take as long as it did, and so that's kind of been something that's been missing from a lot of my last box openings, probably like the last year or so. Because I knew these were coming. And so now I will be adding these to all future babies going home. And I'm just super excited that they're here. But like what I was saying was it never crossed my mind to purchase to sell them. I got them to go home with my babies. So, and when I had a couple people ask me, I was like trying to wrap my brain around like having a Kymberlee's Cocoon brush without a Kymberlee's Cocoon baby. And what popped in my mind is I'm not in a brush business. I'm in a reborn doll business. And these are part of my business. So I hope that makes sense. Since seeing those on Instagram, I'll be honest, I spent hours yesterday pondering, do I want to sell these brushes? And it really made me think. So thank you for the food for thought. I love being challenged. But at this point in time, they're not for sale. Thank you for the interest. But I did have them made for the mommies who adopt from me. And that is their purpose. So let me move this bowl quickly. And I'm going to bring a baby over and show you how they work. Some of you already have similar brushes. We'll bring over sweet Hattie girl. Let me muss her hair up just a tad bit. Give her some flyaways. Take off her headband. That'll help muss her up a bit. Let's muss her up a bit. And then I'm going to show you. I'm going to take a little spritz. And it brushes. I've already tried it. I had to try it as soon as they got here. Really, really nice. I'm really happy with the size that I chose, with the color, with everything. I'm just really happy. I'm glad I took my time to do my research and choose the things that I did because I am 100% happy with this product. Let me put her headband back on. There's sweet Hattie girl. Let me move her over and create a little space here for sweet little twin A. Bring her back in. Here, let me slide over. I combed Haley's hair yesterday. Y'all can see how nice his hair looks. Hattie, I bubbled up her hair there with the headband. We got to fix that. We can't have bubble up hair. No, no, no. Let me fix that, darling. But I really like how they brush. And I'm really, like I said, I'm really happy with the final outcome of all my work. All right, let's bring in this sweet little girl so we can try it on curls. Now, I have not tried to do curls with it, so this is let me slide you just a tad over, darling. Create a space here. Let's do her curls and see. I have not tried it on curls. I combed Haley yesterday, and I did do a little bit on Hattie. That's why I had to muss her hair up. Oh, it works nice on curls, too. Let's do some purposeful curls. Yeah, really nice. I'm super duper happy with this. This one will be the one I use now in my videos. And I'm going to put one in my rooting station. And I have a bag where I carry all my rooting supplies upstairs. So I'm going to put one in there, replace the toothbrush I have in there with one of these. And like I said, let me just show you quickly. The ones that are in the bowl, they're actually, the brush inside is actually sealed in plastic, which is why I had that one laying a different direction so that I could make sure I opened the one I had already opened, my trial brush from yesterday. And oh yeah, I did Lucy Ray's hair yesterday too with it. So I'm super, super happy, and I just wanted to share this little joy bubble. I know there are many ladies in our community who enjoy being joyful for others, and I'm so appreciative for all of you ladies. And thank you again for stopping by on this wonderful Wednesday. I had a little bit of a late start today. My husband has some stuff going on at work, so he's been going in early every day this week. And so, I mean, I've been getting up early, but today I had to lay back down, which is an oddity for me, but I really needed to. And I kind of didn't really sleep. I kind of went in and out for a couple hours. And I don't know why I'm putting it back in the box. But so I had a late start, but I've been kind of foggy-minded this morning because I didn't really fall back asleep. I just kind of, would doze for 15-20 minutes and open my eyes, that kind of feeling. So I don't know, I think I'm probably worse off than had I just stayed up in the morning after he left, but I didn't. So I'm getting ready to run my errands. I have my housework done. My towels are in the dryer, so I'm going to go run my errands. But I wanted to make this because I was unable to do so last night. And oh, I have to tell y'all, I tried this new recipe I saw. It's corn and blueberry swirled ice cream. I know. I had to try it. I'm an adventurous. I like to try new foods. And actually, ladies, it was quite tasty. I did alter the recipe a little bit. I'm sure if you Google it, you can find corn and blueberry ice cream. I found it online. And it calls for a tin of sweetened condensed milk, and I only used half of that, and I used half of the sugar amount that because you're supposed to put the blueberries in some sugar to like bring out the natural juices, and I used half of the sugar because I don't like super sweet. So I did alter the recipe a tiny bit, but it was actually very, very tasty. It does kind of leave a little coating on the roof of your mouth. I'm guessing that's from the sweetened condensed milk, but very, very tasty indeed. So I tried that last night. Well, there's still a bunch left, but it makes about the size of a bread loaf pan because that's what I made it in. So very tasty. I also snapped a video the other day of, I'm calling him Fred, my groundhog. I'm only seeing one now, so I'm not sure if one of them has left, or maybe they had a little spat and she left because I'm calling that one Fred, or maybe that's a girl. I don't even know. But I did snap a little video the other day, which I'm going to try to tack on to the end of this. And I also snapped some fun photos over the last couple weeks of, some birds out on my bird bath. And I had a a katydid on my back window, and then one day when I went to recycling, I had a grasshopper hop onto my car for a ride, and he got off by the post office. So I always ponder things like when an insect gets on your car and you drive with it, and then, you know, wherever you end up, and then it gets up. Does it like wonder where its family is? You know, I drive miles away, and if they hang on while you're driving. Well, the post office and the recycle are about not quite a mile apart, so he didn't get too far from his original place. But I always wonder, are they hitching a ride because they already did with somebody and they got lost and they're trying to find their way home? Or do they even think like that? And what if they're a mom and they got on my car and they've left their babies behind? I don't know. I don't know. I think about these things. I really do. But anyway, I snapped a couple photos of him on my car, and or her, not sure which, but it was a lovely grasshopper. So I'm going to try to tack all those on to the end of this video, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your day today. Be on the lookout for Solomon's box packing and box opening. He should be arriving home to his mommy today. I saw he was out for delivery. Joy bubble! Another joy bubble. But anyway, so I'm super excited for him to get home today. And let's see if there's anything else exciting going on. I'm just so excited about these brushes, y'all. When you work on a project, even if it doesn't take as long as this one did, any project, when it comes to fruition, it's so joyful. And I remember I felt the same way when I had my folders finally made. Those folders brought me so much joy, and now, and then yesterday I had to rearrange my little area, where I keep babies that are on layaway. I have a 3-drawer unit. I've showed it all to you. I actually went and bought another 3-drawer unit yesterday, ladies, because currently I have 4 babies on layaway, and so I thought I need more drawer space. So I've got some of my toothbrushes, and I put my folders in a drawer. Oh, it's such a joy bubble. I got it all nice and organized over there, which I love organizing. So that was a lot of fun. But just anytime you work on a project, when it finally comes to fruition, it's just like, it's so pleasing, you know, and so I just am still floating on a little joy cloud over my little brushes here, and I'm super excited. So whichever baby goes home next will get the first brush. So anyway, but it's not a race. All these babies will go home with one, and every single future baby I make until I run out of brushes will go home with a brush. And of course I could always order more if I needed, but anyway, so that's what's going on here. As you can see, I have not done any changing even off camera. Hopefully my week's been a little off kilter, like I said, because for Monday and Tuesday we were up at, as I like to say, dark 100, and I just would get to about the 2-3 o'clock time zone and just kind of be trudging through my afternoon. So I'm hoping today that once I get my errands done, that I'll get some more painting in this afternoon. And I painted on Monday, but I didn't get any painting in yesterday. But I was able to, you know, bake and get the babies back, you know, take their photos and get them back over on my work table, so they're ready to go whenever I get down here. So hopefully today. If not, tomorrow is kind of a clean slate, so I could be down here after, you know, after breakfast and stuff. We'll just see how long my errands take. But anyway, I'm not going to hold y'all up any longer. Do have a blessed day today. And like I said, there'll be another video of mine going up today of Solomon's box packing. That one was not an epic fail. And it is currently already on YouTube, just on private, waiting to be, so I can add his box opening in the description. So, all right, everybody, have a blessed day. Thank you for stopping by, and please remember to find something each and every day to be joyful about. It can be something as simple as a katydid on your window, or a project that you finished, like my brushes. Grasshoppers hitching rides on your car. There are so many things in this life to be joyful about, and I pray that you find at least one thing today that brings you joy. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.